super cool moment here. We got a chance to sit down with an icon, someone that actually had their name on the product. I hope you guys like what you're about to see as we sat down with Mr. Hennessy and checked out one of the rare bottles that the LVMH group puts together. Now I'm just wondering, it's sitting in front of us.
Yeah.
I think we've got to try it.
Absolutely.
We've got to try it. And Rhonda's going to do us the honor of pouring these. This is going to be my first time trying this. And I've heard a lot about it.
And I think that before you taste it, Mr. Hennessy needs to tell you how it's made and let you know just how rare and
I would
exceptional
love to
this
hear
is.
the journey of this.
Okay, so Paradis is a cognac made like every cognac by the marriage of dozens, if not hundreds, of various cognacs coming from various farms, various vintages. The cognac is a harmonious blending of the result of the agriculture, of the cultivation of the vine. And we have at Hennessy 1,600 suppliers. I'm one of them. I grow myself vineyard. In fact, we are harvesting at this time. So I am harvesting. In 3 or 4 weeks' time, my wine will be ready. We will start distilling. We will distilling the wine twice. Each distillation takes about 12 hours. And we have to finish distillation by the end of March 2024. So that will be the harvest 2023. We will age it out because I have the space. I age it in French oak barrels for several years. And when I need cash, I sell it to Hennessy. That's as simple as that. And there's 1,600 of us who do the same. At Hennessy, we have huge storehouses where we age cognac. The oldest we have is vintage 1800. The youngest we have is vintage 2022 at this time.
Wow.
Then the cognac which you have, Paradis, was a special design in 1979. First of all, you have to know that we have the same family of blenders since 1830, more or less. And Maurice Hennessy, who created this one, was the 6th generation of his family to work for Hennessy as master blender. Master blender works with a team. Of course, it's not lonely work. They meet every day at 11 in the morning in the same office and they taste. They don't drink, of course, because they have to drive back home for lunch, but they taste with the nose, with the eyes, and a little bit of the tip of their tongue. Any cognac which you find on the market has been tested by batch, of course, by the master blender and his team. So this is a very important thing. Maurice Hennessy in 1979 realized that the oldest cognac, in fact, we were selling on the market, was called Hennessy XO, which we still have. But Hennessy XO contains maybe the oldest are 30, 40 years old in it. But we had a lot of early 20th century and late 19th century cognac, which was there, which could produce something nice. So he designed a cognac in 1979, and as most of the cognac in the blend were coming from an aging storehouse called the Paradis, as you rightly say, most of it was coming from there. We thought, let's call it Paradis.
Okay.
Voilà. So it's a cognac which is, of course, much less heavy than what you had in those times. It's nice, and first of all, it has a lovely color. But you can see it's rather pale. You would think that the old cognac would be darker because it's the color of the barrel. But it is pale simply because it has only been stored and aged in old barrel. The old barrel have given away all their tannin, all that color. So they give less color, but that's not really important. They give less tannin. The tannin has some taste. And you will feel it very much in the VS and in the XO. But in the VSOP also, it's aged in old wood, and this one is aged a very long time in old wood. So you will feel much more the other smell of the cognac, which could be hidden by the tannin. Voilà.
It's got a great nose on it. I can already smell it.
It's stunning.
From the time in which you poured it.
So on the nose, it's very fresh, flowery, jasmine.
Then from the moment you poured
Candied
it,
fruit.
I kept smelling the oak. I felt like I was smelling
Absolutely.
the oak.
There's
Well,
some
there is a
spice
bit of
there.
oak. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
I mean,
That's great.
you're
Comes right
allowed
off.
to
Comes right
feel a
off.
bit of oak because
There's some pepper
the
there.
barrels are 350 liters
Mhm.
each. So they're all the same. But I mean, it's
And
beautiful.
when you
must come
do
and
that,
visit.
it ages. How much do you lose in that process? How much?
Well, 2 or 3% every year.
Okay.
So we have to refill to every year because it's better not to have half empty barrels. So we refill, of course, but we lose, of course, a lot. If a barrel, if you keep the same cognac in the same barrel without touching it for 50 years, I suppose that you would have only 100 liters at the end. If
Wouldn't
it
be much
wasn't
left.
refilled, yes.
Mhm.
Shall we try it?
No, we could try, absolutely.
Some of us have tried it, Quinton.
But you were mentioning the how to drink it.
Mhm.
For me, Paradis is the ultimate beverage on earth with cigars. If for cigar lovers, which
Absolutely.
I think it's the perfect match. We're here talking about. Actually, we're talking about people and time. This is
Mhm.
what we're talking every day. This is our
I
job.
love the fact you brought that up. It's like a time capsule when you open that up.
We're having a piece of history here that we want to share with people. I
Exactly.
think this is the absolute best moment for me
Mhm.
to get a cigar with friends.
Wow.
So basically,
The finish on that was the
Stunning.
candid finish on that was absolutely incredible.
It's voluptuous and
Oh, it was so good. I mean,
it's beautiful.
really,
Thank you.
really good. Really, really good. Well done. The question is on a bottle, specifically this bottle, what's the age of that? When it's put in the bottle, what is the age of that?
Do you mean the cognac itself?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but the cognac, it's like a crowd. What is
Okay.
the age of a crowd? In a crowd, there are people who are 85 years old and some babies of 3 months.
Mhm.
But the cognac, it's the same. We mix together. Cognac is a marriage of dozens, if not hundreds, of various cognac coming from many sources, many farmers, many distillers, and from various ages. For us, this is a symphony. It is not a solo. It was very rarely when it is a cognac from one vintage, from one farmer. It's a symphony orchestra.
So if you like what you just saw, click above and check out the full episode with Mr. Hennessy and the rest of the team from LVMH.